Hello, Leo, can you hear me?
Hello, yes, I can.
Okay. So, Leo, how was the homework? Too many questions, huh?
Yeah, I didn't have much time the past few days, actually.
Okay. So, which one you have completed? Did you manage to see anything of the homework?
Like we're just talking about the questions that I got sent last time, right?
Yeah, definitely, yes. I mean, it was last class. You remember it
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
yeah. So, did you have a chance to look at any of them?
Some of them, but not that many.
Okay. Would you like to share anything, or even to ask anything about them?
Uh, I'd like to finish up more of it before sharing.
Okay, good. I would say, let me see then. Okay, so I will send you the questions for today, and let's see how it works. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So, Leo, I want to confirm that you have some good understanding of one topic. So we talked before about, or we have seen questions that talk about paging.
Yeah.
And can you, if you don't mind, I think you have answered something like that before. Do you mind if you share with me your understanding of the Beijing process and why is it needed? Because I think I have put in my mind or even on my list that I need to clarify one point to you, but if you don't mind, just clarify that definition for me. So what is the paging and why is it needed?
So paging is a process that especially is used uh, for virtual memory. And what it does is it essentially uh, retrieves data from the secondary storage to the primary storage.
Okay, so then yes, soon I start to remember the points that I need to highlight to you. So okay, what you're saying is partially correct. So it is true that paging is done to transfer data between the physical memory, which is the RAM, and the logical memory that typically stays. Um, it can be a part of the virtual memory. So it can reside on the secondary storage. Okay. So the point here is that to make the process easier, they don't copy a single memory locations from the RAM in and out from the RAM to the secondary storage. So they divide the group amount of information or addresses in the RAM, and they call that pages. And they have a page table. So why they do like that? Because they want to confirm that they are able to move the pages, which is a group of memory addresses, in and out to the logical memory easier. And not only that, but if you look at the number of frames, you will see that here page 0 and page 2 and page 1, they are not arranged in an ascending or even descending order. So it is just swapped in and out as is needed. So we will always have empty spaces that is fixed in size, which is the fixed size of the page. Okay, so it means that even the memory is not having consequence spaces that is after each other, so we are able to swap different frames, different pages out and in of the memory without disturbing how the process or the program work. So if you don't have maybe empty spaces as big as this that can fit all the pages, it is totally fine. You can just distribute whatever pages that you want to bring from the secondary storage into the available spaces in the RAM, which is doesn't have to be in sequence or after each other. So does this make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so the virtual memory, the concept of the virtual memory is created so that to overcome if you have a large programs that want to run on a small RAM, then you are able to do that. You are able to do that by shifting in and out the information or the data from the RAM to a virtual memory. So you increase the size of the RAM by creating a virtual memory. So, but you have to understand, if there is too many, so one of the disadvantages of the virtual RAM or virtual memory is that it will take so much time. If there is too many swapping that is happening between the hard disk and the RAM, then the computer will be slow. So you will find that, especially when old computers, when the speed of the hard disk was slower. So at the moment, we have something called SSD. You know what is the meaning SSD, right?
Yes.
So you know
Solid state
that,
drives. Yeah.
yes. So the SSD is much faster than the hard disk. Previously, that hard disk rotates at, I think, I'm not sure, 5,400 RPM, rotation per minute. And I believe now you find a hard disk that is rotating 7,200 RPM is more common. So the more rotation you have for the typical hard disk, which is having a magnetic head and a lot of heads on top of each other, and the heads are reading the information from that magnetic plates. So the more rotation that you have, it means that you're able to transfer data from the secondary storage much faster. Okay, so but here this is a SSD is electronic, right? So there is no moving heads, there is no mechanical parts at all in SSD. So is I would say 5 or 6 or 7 times faster than the hard disk, the normal hard disk. So if you work like 25 years ago with this kind of hard disk, and you have a small RAM like previously we have in the previous computers like 20 years ago, so you find that if there is a lot of swapping, if you are dealing with a large size of video files or even image files, you find that, oh, the computer start to hang. It's very slow. It's slow movement. This is because there is a lot of swapping that is happening around. Okay, does this make sense?
Yep.
Okay, good. So that is, can you tell me again, I still owe you one topic to clarify, but I don't think that I put the slides, or I already inserted the slides here now. So yeah, for the moment, just you continue the questions that I am going to share with you, and then let's see. Okay, can you start sharing?
Yep. So 15?
Yes.
Okay.
So Leo, I think you are improving in answering the questions, but my advice to you, so try to put your answers into fixed points. That will make it easier for the examiner to actually give you marks, because the marking scheme is actually they give you mark on certain part of your answer, so they need to see certain information in your answers. And if you only write paragraphs, I worry that you might miss some marks here and there. I prefer that you always just write your answer into points. I think that will help you not to miss any marks. So I know you cannot change or switch from the essay style to point style one shot. Just try as much as you can to do a slow movement from the essay style to point style. Did you get what I mean?
Yep.
Okay. Here we have to close and open again.